MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Fergie Jenkins gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0 pitch.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Just 50 degrees here in Chicago for first pitch, as you can feel that October chill coming right in off Lake Michigan. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and chopped to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yelich stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Piazza is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So one run here, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mets out in front, 1-0. Noah Syndergaard will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Grounder down the line at third. The second for 1 to Hernandez, and it's a double play.
Batting first, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
So in now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Now here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hernandez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hops this one up. Sandberg shading to his right. 1 out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Batting it, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set and the pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. In there, 2-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Full count now, 3-2. Anthony Rendon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. As a look, now the pitch. Yelich is running. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-1 home.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trevor McGill enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Yeah.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Four runs here in this half inning. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. House there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs nothing.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kingman.
Here it comes.
Well, that's off the plate.
Kingman, 30 years of age. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pause, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Ian Happ would be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the series, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Those pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile, just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in to try it again, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hap is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Striding in, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Mets 7 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in, Andre Dawson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dawson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here it comes. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ryan Sandberg will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Sandberg reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Hey. 0-1 count and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Billy Williams, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich as we begin the top of the 4th. Jose Quintana gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir.
Next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? This one's into the bleachers and gone. So Vlad dials long distance, a 3-run home run. His third home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Plate now, Mike Piazza. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. And that's in there, base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Monty Irvin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the bat, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next to that, the shortstop, Jr.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Cubs nothing. Standing in, Ernie Banks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ernie Banks.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kingman.
Into the box now, Dave Kingman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. All even now, 2-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runners on first with one down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Two balls and two strikes to Rizzo. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. A runner on first with two away. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Two out with the man at first. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Rowan Wick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Christian Yelich.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Christian Yelich. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero would be next. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back, still ranging back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. His 4th long ball of this series as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set, and the 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Cubs,
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
center fielder, Ian.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now, Andre Dawson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Alex Claudio takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Alex Claudio.
Ian Happ will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Claudio is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got the count. 2-2.
Runners on first with one down. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 2 out with the man at first. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 11 and the Cubbies 3. Seth Lugo, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67, Seth Lugo. Leading up for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian.
Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that misses 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The right fielder, number 10.
So digging in now, Andre Dawson. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His 2nd home run of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Vladimir Guerrero. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seems to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs, 13 hits.